Dropshipping. When people hear the word dropshipping, they often think about like crazy lifestyles and success stories everywhere. I mean, there are countless of stories of how dropshipping has transformed lives, but is it really as life-changing as it might seem? That's exactly what I asked myself 2 years ago. So I spent the last 2 years trying out dropshipping, and I'm gonna share my story, what really happened, the stuff nobody talks about, and what you have to know before jumping into it. All right. So let's go back to where it all began. After watching a bunch of videos, TikTok ads seemed a little bit easier than Facebook, so that's what I went for. I found a product on one of these spy websites that already give you products, and I ended up picking this perfume bottle. And not gonna lie, y'all, I thought this will make me retire my parents for real. So I spent a whole week trying to perfect my store, and now I just needed the videos to actually run the ads. For that, I just went to TikTok and ripped some videos. Yeah, I know, kind of unethical, but you gotta do what you gotta do, boy. Because I didn't know what I was doing, I just copied a random ad strategy that I found on YouTube. And I spent $200 in total for the ads, domain, and store to get back $0. Yep. First L in the books. But I did not give up my hopes, even though I lost a lot of money. I just had to run it back. But this time, actually make some money. The next product I found was this lamp, kind of a variation of the lamp that I was selling. I was selling a multiple, and it went crazy in views. I mean, just look at it. So again, here I just used these million view videos that I found on TikTok because I mean, they already had proof of working, so why not? Again, I spent $400 on TikTok ads, but this time it was different. I actually made my first ever sales, which came up to $115 in revenue. At this moment was very special. I couldn't believe I actually made my first ever money online. It was always a dream, and I saw everyone else making money. So getting my first sales felt so unreal. But don't get it twisted, I was still unprofitable though. But that gave me so much hope and proof that this could actually work out. And little did I know that my next move will be a hit. Alright, so at this point, I still had my hopes up, but I was just tired of losing money. I wanted to make my first profit so bad. So the best thing that came to my mind was just binge watching a bunch of YouTube videos trying to find the secret sauce. And to be honest, everyone was saying something different or had a new strategy. But at that time, a lot of people were also making money with this thing called organic dropshipping, which just basically means you get the product to your home and film videos for it. Then you go ahead and post them on TikTok, IG Reels, and YouTube Shorts in hopes that it goes viral. If yes, then you quickly build a store, but not like me for a week. Then you link your store so the viewers can purchase from it, and that is how you make money in organic dropshipping. Pretty easy, at least that's what I thought. So I tried to find a product with the strategy everyone was saying at that time, the burner method. That just means you go to TikTok, create a new account, type in words like TikTok made me buy it, Amazon finds, and you just watch, like, and comment under these videos so that your For You page will optimize to only show you products. And it didn't take me long to find a product that I thought that was good. It was this water gun. And why did I think that this silly product was good? That's a good question. Well, the product was going viral at that time, and I only found one account running it, and we all know who that was. And it was also cool, so I wanted it too. So now I was very hyped because I thought this is it. There's only one person selling it, so it will be the second one and make a bag out of it too. But I had difficulties getting the product to my home. I bought it from the only valid seller on AliExpress, and you all know, bro, AliExpress is crazy with their shipping times. So I had to wait 30 days for it to arrive, just for it to be lost on the way. At that moment, I gave up my hopes of getting this product. So there goes the water gun. At least that's what I thought. I started this YouTube channel in January 2023 to document my journey, and little did I know that this decision will be a life changer. I got an email from a private supplier, and it was because of my YouTube channel that he had discovered me. In that moment, I danced the life out of me, and I thank God for this opportunity that he had given. So after receiving the product, I filmed 3 to 5 videos per day. And because I was a beginner, I just looked at what the competitor was doing, and I tried to replicate it as good as I could. And after grinding and posting as many videos as I could in a day, I managed to make 14,000 euros in revenue and 7,000 euros in pure profit. And all that in just 40 days while just being a beginner in the game. How that felt? Man, That was like 4 months of wage that my pops was earning. So that felt unreal. So I'd made my first massive profits as a beginner 5 months in. But here comes another mistake. I thought I was an expert now, and I took the money that I made and went back to ads. But this time, something bigger. It's crazy how I was just looking for better and shinier stuff, even though I've just made my first massive profits in organic. Well, now I began to search for everything related to Facebook. Product research methods, how to run ads, you name it. And I just took one research strategy and ran with it. And this strategy had criteria a product had to meet, like having a wow factor, solving a problem, and being able to market the product 3 times higher than it costs. So I did my research for hours and hours trying to find a new product until I managed to find 2 products that met the criteria. And one of them was this. This is an electric shaver, especially for women, and I thought I would make millions with this. So I went ahead and paid influencers to make videos for me with the product. I also bought a Shopify store template for $300. Why? Because I wanted to make everything look perfect, and I also ran my first Facebook ads and spent $400 in total. Y'all probably think I made a bag out of this. I spent $1K from the $7K profit that I made from organic just to get back $0. But there was still hope. I still had one more product. No way I was gonna fumble this again. This bad boy right here is a rose box with a hidden necklace, which is not here right now because I lost it. I put all my hopes into this, but this time I didn't pay influencers to make the videos for me again. Like last time, I learned my lesson. So I ordered the product to my home and filmed the videos with my brother. I built the store, and again, I ran ads on it, and I let them run for a whole week with hopes to be profitable. And surprisingly, I made sales. In my first week, I had made 400 euros in profit. To be exact, I found this product in July, and in the month of August, I made 60,000 euros in revenue, with 18,000 euros of it being profit. And at that point, I genuinely thought I made it. I mean, the expensive whips, Miami, Dubai, it was all calling my name, you feel me? I mean, the money was just coming in for me just working 1 hour on the business. And instead of going more all in, I now slowly began to enjoy myself more and more, and I focused on the business. In the whole month of August, I only tested 8 video ad creatives. And just for reference, this is the amount one should test in a day when running ads. As a result, the sales and the profit came down in September. Just when I thought I was up, life hit me. And as a result, it cost me 50K. At this point, I didn't know what to do. But for months, I've been seeing this one guy on my For You page the whole time who went by the name of Michael Bernstein. He dropped so many case studies of people making money with his strategies in his program. So I thought, you know what? Let me just join his mentorship and get help instead of me just trying to figure everything out by myself and making a lot of mistakes on the way. And it was definitely not cheap at that time. I worked with the coaches on the store and on the ads in hopes to get back the good performance that I had before, until one day. I still remember it to this day. It was the 7th of October. Me and my brother, we had a call with Michael himself, and he went through the store, the ads, the strategy, and then he brought up one huge thing: taxes. See, we were selling to Germany, and that meant we had to pay 19% in tax for each customer. It's called the VAT, and I didn't know that. Well, that meant I've been running ads this whole time thinking I was printing money, but in reality I was losing money without even knowing it. I ran this product for 6 months and made over 350,000 euros in revenue and 21,000 euros in profit, which was pretty low, right? But that wasn't the only thing. Remember the VAT tax? That amounted to 50,000 euros in the end. That I obviously didn't have. I mean, I had bought the mentorship, and I also gave some money to my parents and bought some stuff like a MacBook and other stuff for work. So I obviously didn't have the money. Now I was at the worst place that I could end up in, owing the IRS in Germany 50,000 euros. I always heard about people being in debt and hoped I'd never come in this situation myself. This was the lowest I've ever been. I was deep in debt, my focus was gone, and for the first time I actually thought about quitting. I had to figure out a way. Michael told us to stick to organic dropshipping because we already mastered the skill of going viral, and the profit margins there were obviously way better than on ads. These were the products we had, 6 in total, and our hope was to make a lot of money with these products to be in a better situation. But they didn't bring us any money at all. Only with these 2 products we actually made some profit. With this one we made 200 euros in profit, and this one on the other hand we made 600 euros in profit, like from October to January. So it was not looking good. I mean, 800 euros in profit in 4 months is kind of trash. So I questioned how to move on now. And for the next 4 months, from January to April, I put my focus on other business models like cold calling and also getting into sales. But that too wasn't easy, and I realized it won't work out as I wanted to. Was this the end now of me trying to become successful? After all, I had 2 choices: either stay down or to go all in. And let's just say I wasn't about to lose again. That was one quote I remember during this time: find what works and do more of it. And that led me to reflect and realize, wait a minute, why try something brand new instead of just going back to what already worked? I made money with dropshipping, so it's possible. So I sat myself down and I grinded for the next months. I managed to find 2 products to run on TikTok organic. The first one I found in May, and I managed to make 5,000 euros in revenue and 2,500 in profit in just a month. And the other one, well, that one hit a little bit more. I found it right after the first one in June, and I managed to go viral multiple times, and because of that I could scale it up to 60,000 euros in revenue, and it left us with a profit of 33,000 euros. And I also explained everything in detail in my previous videos. I'm also in the process of selling this exact store for multiple 5 figures, which is just insane, so I'm definitely thankful to God for this. And I also have products with crazy potential that are on the way, so definitely stay tuned and subscribe to see how that will go. So at this point you're probably asking yourself, is it worth to try dropshipping in 2025? 100%. But let me be real, it is not the overnight success you thought it was. As you've seen with my story, I'm proof that dropshipping can make you money, but I'm also proof that you can lose a lot of money if you're not careful. But if you're ready to put your head down, be consistent, and focus on what matters, you might just be able to change your life too. Now, I'm not exactly at the point where I want to be yet, but looking back after 2 years, I'm super thankful of how far I've come. I've learned a ton, I built skills that I've never thought I would build, and I know it's only a matter of time before everything that I'm envisioning right now will line up. And the same goes for you. So bro, if you want to start, lock in and be consistent. And most importantly, don't get distracted and waste your energy in comparing yourself with others. You have your own unique story. So enjoy the process and make it great.